Welcome back, guys, to Java Space. Before I leave the aspect section where we capture metrics using an aspect, AOP, which is aspect-oriented programming, I want to show you how you can achieve the same with a distribution summary. So a distribution summary is one of the metric types that I already explained that in the previous video lectures. You can actually go to that video and learn how I explained those. So without further ado, let me come into the code. So what we want to do here, as you can see, I have added the distribution summary already, and I registered it into the MeterRegistry, which is a bin that deals with metrics collection. And this function now, what I want to achieve in this function is, since we are retrieving all the quizzes for a level, and obviously we're giving a level ID. So what we want to do, we want to do some summary on that ID that is being passed. But in the real production, you would find that you want to do a summary on an amount, amount of an order, or amount of whatever amount it is, So I'm just going to do that. So what we are going to do here, since we want to grab that ID that is being passed to us, and use it. So sorry about that. So I need a way to retrieve that ID that is being passed to this method in this before advice. You can do it in many ways. The first way of doing it is you can just do it just with a JoinPoint. So JoinPoint, let's see, JoinPoint. It's a JoinPoint. Then what you can then do here is you can say distribution summary dot record. What do you want to record? You want to record a double. So we could say JoinPoint dot get args. So we are getting all the arguments in the form of an array. Since this method takes 1, obviously we're going to take it 0. So this is an object. What we want to do, we can say double. We can typecast that to a double. So let's say double dot, is it the value of? Okay, we are still same with the same problem. So if we say dot, alright, so what I can rather do, I can say toString here, then I can say double dot value of, I can just do this here. Okay, it wants us to use double dot pass double. Okay, that's fine. So this code that we have here will achieve exactly what we want. Here is quiz summary. Alright, so let's run this code and see the matrix collection. So the first thing I'm going to start with, I'm going to call this method with 1 again. I'm going to put 2 here, 2, 2, 2. I'm going to put 100 or 1000, 1000. Alright, now let's come and see if we had that distribution summary. So we have quiz, so we have quiz summaries here. Alright, so we're gonna put it here, and then C, this is the value that it has given us. So it seems like it's not really doing the capturing. So let's see if that's the case. So what I would like then to do, I'm gonna use a different approach. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say and args. So this args would be level ID. Alright, let me see, is there anything I've missed? Okay, so it seems I have to put a comma here. Why is this not working? Okay, is it double? Okay, sorry. Yeah, I missed this. Sorry guys, I missed this. So we can now achieve what we wanted to achieve. So now that we have this, we can then pass this as a parameter. So what I will do is let's see, double level ID. Okay, so let me just say int, because we have declared this of type int, so we don't get class cast exception. So I'm not sure why this is giving an error. What could be the reason? Okay, let's see what it says. Unbound point cut parameter level ID. I don't know why this is happening. So what we would do here then is we would say level ID. So we would say level ID dot to double value. I'm not sure what is wrong. This, let me see. If I remove this, okay, let's run this code and see. Alright, so I'm just gonna come here and do some matrix collection. I call that code. Okay, let's see if it's still not giving us something back. I'm not sure why. I wonder if the call is indeed coming here. But it should. I have correctly specified this JoinPoint at this method execution. Okay, I can just run this in debug mode just to see if it's getting in this. Sorry. So I'm just gonna call this. Oh, it doesn't find it. Okay, let's see why. Sorry. Let's see why it's not finding that method call. Find level quiz. Find level quiz. Why is it not coming through here? Find level quiz at before execution and blah blah. It should be coming to this method before we execute this method. Find level quiz. Okay, let me come here again. Find level quiz. Let me pass in this. Okay, for argument's sake, where is the okay, let me just put a count on it. Find levels. So what I'll do is, instead of doing this, I'll just call. Alright, so this one comes through. So this means that this is not correct. I have to make this to be correct. Okay, that's fine. Now I see. Let me go back. Let me put 1 here. Alright. So sorry. We need to make this thing to work. Quiz controller, find int. Okay, let me see. I'm not sure if this thing is really, because of this primitive I put here instead of a wrapper, but let's see. But I believe it has to auto box it. Right, let's see. Oh, that was the reason why. My goodness. So auto boxing is not. So this is the thing I have learned here. Alright, so since it works now, let's stop it and run it normally, so that we will see the values of the distribution summary will change this time around. So we have 1, 2. So I'm gonna put 1000 here. I'm gonna put 6000 here, 6000. Alright, now let's check the summary. So the summary now is updating. So we see that we didn't provide a base unit. So normally distribution summary, you must provide a base unit. So let's assume that value we were passing there was some was money. So what I want us to do is to come back here and say base unit dot base unit. So we can put rands, South African rands, and then I'm gonna run this code again, and I'm gonna come back here and execute this again. Okay, let's see now. So we see the base unit has updated. It's now rand. So it means we call this value 5 times, and the total is 3000. So this is the distribution summary.